I'm Spencer.
And this is Ink Street.
Today we're gonna be doing a little bit of some movie fusion. I gave Connor the suggestion for an entirely new movie, and he was gonna draw up a five-panel storyboard. That title was The Mostly Iron Giant. Kind of a spin on the well-beloved movie The Iron Giant, but I don't know.
I don't know if you knew this, Spence, but I'm a major Iron Giant fan.
Who isn't?
Like I was obsessed as a child.
Yeah? Like in a creepy way?
Oh yeah, like to the point where, so you know when you're a kid and you just want to watch the same movie over and over and over again, like every night?
Sure, yeah.
So we had the VCR of The Iron Giant, and I was so devoted to this movie, after watching it, I would leave my room, go out into the living room, stick the VCR into the VCR rewinder thing.
Yeah.
And rewind it so that I could watch it tomorrow.
Wow. So just stalker levels of interest in this movie.
100%.
Wow.
Absolutely.
So where's our story starting? This looks like a sequel.
Not so much. It's more of a reinterpretation of the movie.
Oh.
So now we're on to panel 2. I finished up panel 1. I'm going to go through and I'm going to color them all and whatnot. Everything's sped up, of course. And the first one, it's a bit of an introductory. It's, this is the Iron Giant, the character you're familiar with. He's on his way to Earth. He is not a gun, whatever, right?
Yeah, like just talking like we've already seen the movie.
Exactly. And now we're on panel 2. I didn't like how his shoulder was looking, so I decided to just redraw it. We're on to panel 2. And this is where the story begins to deviate.
On panel 2.
One of my Yep. Well, you know. I'm a big avid believer in an early story arc.
Yeah, you know what? Capture the hearts and minds. What's going on?
The Mostly Iron Giant runs into a bit of a problem on his way to Earth. Because right now he's just the Iron Giant. And he runs into what I'm thinking is this, like, space bacteria. And it's on his hand, and think of it as sand. Okay. So, mostly the Iron Giant. So, like, at least 51% of him stays the Iron Giant.
51%
iron,
or more.
But the rest of him is just sand.
Well, is this gonna turn into like a Spider-Man 3 meets the Iron Giant crossover?
And so Hogarth wanders out in the woods, and he's like, "Oh, what's that noise? You know, like, here I am. I'm a rambunctious kid.
Hey, oh boy, here I go into the woods. What am I gonna find? No one knows."
And again, he finds the Iron Giant, but this time, he's all gross and sandy.
He's infected. He's just got like space herpes.
Absolutely. And so he's all tied up in the power cords and stuff. And you know, this is the part in the original movie where Hogarth, it's like, I gotta go turn off the power switch and save this space monster or this big robot, this government robot. I forget what.
He just saw a mostly Iron Giant robot.
Correct. And in his head, I mean, I don't know how you would react. Actually, how would you react?
At this point, I'm already a little boy in the woods who just embarked with all the confidence in the world. I don't think anything would turn me around at this point. I see that, I'm like, yeah, I see that, I'm like, oh, bring it on. Let's jump into this adventure.
Well, you might find that Hogarth responds a little differently. I accidentally only drew a 4-panel comic, so I needed to go back and change it.
Yeah, great edit there.
And I decided to give you a glimpse into the mind of Hogarth in.
Is this gonna be like in
this interaction?
Is that his chin?
Yeah, of course.
He's built like the Crimson Chin.
Have you seen Hogarth?
Not recently, but he was a
Well,
boy. Did you look at him when you drew this?
I had some reference up.
All right, I trust you here. You're the artist.
I mean, it wasn't reference from the movie. It was reference from a drawing I had previously done of Hogarth.
Oh.
So it's a bit of a game of telephone,
Okay.
actually.
It's just one version of Hogarth.
Yeah, one of many.
Who's to say this even took place in the same timeline? Maybe he crashed down a little bit later in his life. And now he's got some more sense, and he's way more worried about what he's finding.
Well, he goes and if he's not seeing this cool looking giant, he's seeing this mostly iron giant, and I thought he would have a completely different reaction. I feel like I'm in the head of Hogarth a little bit in this slide.
Oh yeah.
And to me, he sees it and he's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gross.
Like, ooh, what? I'm going home.
He walks into this giant robot getting electrocuted, and he's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Ew.
He's like, I better go home before my hot mom wakes up.
Yeah.
Wondering where Hogarth is.
Did you see anything interesting in the woods? No.
No, it's just you know, typical gross wood stuff. And the life of the mostly iron giant completely changes because Hogarth doesn't save him.
I hope it ends right there after that, and his town is better off for it.
Yeah, no military tanks are destroyed.
No trains get derailed.
He's not a gun, he's just a mostly iron giant in this.
I'm not a gun. No, you're not.
He's pretty ashamed of the way he looks. He's having some body issues. And I was thinking, so Hogarth didn't save him, but you know, there's obviously been a big disturbance in the forest. What's it? Dean comes along.
Yeah.
Not Dean. Dean's the good guy, right?
Dean was the artist.
Yeah. So Mr.
Well,
Government guy comes along, finds him, and they capture the Iron Giant.
Oh. Well, what use is he to them as a mostly iron giant?
You know, they're just studying him.
Wow.
So now he's got this drab existence of just being the mostly iron giant.
Oh, that's brutal, dude. Just forced to live out the rest of his days.
All because he was kind of gross.
Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed our rendition of the mostly iron giant. Hopefully it wasn't too disgusting for you.
It's pretty tame.
It wasn't that bad.
Stay subscribed to keep up to date on new content. Leave us a like.
Absolutely. We would enjoy any traction you give this video. We're only on episode 3. We're not asking you to make any long-term commitments, just to give us a shot.
Leave us a comment. Tell us what you liked, what you didn't like.
Absolutely. That's the most important thing, I would say. I want to hear from the people. I want comments.
Me too.
Well, thanks so much for watching again, and we'll see you next time. This has been Ink Street.